Hello everyone, it's Seacraft again, and today we're trying out something a little bit different from normal. We're looking at a replay right now. This is a match I just played in. It was a really good match. I quite enjoyed it. But I didn't think to turn on the recording, and I figured, you know what? It was a pretty good match, and I felt like it deserved at least some, like, being able to show it off. So, I've also changed the settings a bit. I'm in this primary adapter now instead of windowed, so I want to see how this looks and see how everything goes, just so you guys see my settings. And then, so this is me right here, and this is my teammates. Okay, so we got like a UEF, an Aeon, another UEF, Cybran, an Aeon. So we have no Seraphim, which is kind of disappointing. So they had a Seraphim, they had a UEF, they had a Cybran, they had another Seraphim, they had a Siren and an Aeon, so they had everyone. So, I noticed when I was going around this time around on this map, because the one thing that's different about this match was actually the fact that they turned off air, which I found interesting. Also, no satellites. But, so what my original plan was is I was actually thinking, hey, I'll fix this up, get the mass extractors down, and then beeline down to get a naval yard. I didn't notice that this engineer was coming at first until like around here I noticed. And what apparently he was thinking was that you can get a cruiser out, kill the NG really quickly, and finish off this to secure the ocean. Little did we know they're sending commanders. And basically I do what I normally do. Once the hydrocarbon's up, I get all my mass extractors done with all the NGs I can help. Sorry, excuse me, that took a drink. Okay. So around this time, I had told my... What was I doing right here? Yeah, I told them to build a radar so that I could see the shore right here. Just in case they try to sneak around and come back here without me noticing. So, then I sent my commander down to come here to come build a factory. That was my original plan until I noticed him. And later on in the chat, RX Gun actually asked me to assist his factory, so... Now let's find out where I went wrong. Or where my team went wrong. He has like no really good build power on that. Okay. So, I find this really interesting though. So, they sent 2 of their commanders down there, which is intriguing. Worked out really well because that's why they had so many subs going out so early. Because, yeah, they must have been assisting each other. Or at least he was assisting that. Yeah, they're assisting each other. Build subs, that explains that harassment we had early on. So, basically, a lot of it's going to happen. What? Okay, that's weird. I don't see the land factory. Do you guys see a land factory? I don't see anything there. That is strange indeed. Okay, so. But he has engineers. There's no way he got it without it. Okay, that's weird. Oh well. So yeah, this is when he gets that NG out and they started building their own. Wait. Okay, that's what. Yeah, see, he asked me to assist his factory. I decided to help, because why not? Let's look at this. No, so we don't need to worry about torpedo bombers. 2 subs, 1 frigate, and 1 frigate for NGs. Go after 2 mexes and make a sub. No, these guys are pretty smart. So, it's strange. So yeah, they sent that. That's the first one that was harassing me so bad. Kind of wishing he didn't go for a frigate now, in hindsight, but yeah. So, at first I sent over there to try to... At first I said capture, but then I realized reclaim would be better. And then I tried to reclaim him. But of course he figured that out and sent him away. See? Yeah. So that's kind of where it got problems. This is the part where I kind of got concentrated on my commander, which kind of led to a little bit of waste of time. I think this is the part where I started paying attention again and told them to start assisting it more. Yeah, they just kept sending down units, and they started getting really annoying. He didn't do nothing with that frigate. What the crap? Wait, no, he is. Hey, he did get the indie kill, so it did work. And then he got himself a claim. Yeah, he should not have sat there. That was just a death box. Yeah, and this is me trying to deal with this harassment. This really, really annoying harassment. And once again, I'm not paying attention to my base because I'm too busy dealing with that. One problem he didn't realize though was... Oh wait, no, never mind. So basically, yeah, they're trying to kill my torpedo launcher. So then I got to reclaim one of them. And I was about to get the other one. Gee, that's when I started reclaiming the frigate, I believe. I tried to, but then they moved out of that. And that's when he came around to try to kill the torpedo launcher. I must admit, the DPS on these tier 1 frigates is really, really, really high. I wonder what it is. Actually, I wonder if I can see. So, let's switch over to this view. 61. Okay, well, let's look at my buddies. Frigate would have been 29. Huh. Well, that explains it. Because those things have a super fast rate of fire. Yeah, I believe he was actually trying to target this, but then he didn't pay attention. This is my teammates arguing. You okay? What? Trade energy, yeah, trade engineer. Maybe we are. Wow. Okay then. So this is the part where they went. No, they still didn't go T2, even though he told them to. Kind of strange. So yeah, my commander was basically naval defense for pretty much the entire time. Yeah, and this is a lot of waste that I did, because I only really upgraded the NGs, and I did build a power plant though, which was useful, but didn't really do much with the NGs. It's probably a waste of time. Probably, I paid way too much attention. I probably should just check over, check back, and would have probably improved a lot. Just get rid of hide those. What? I'm not selected as anyone. It's probably been selected from the last one. Oh well. Speed the game back up. The game's about, or at least my part of the game, because this is a replay, it only recorded what part I was in. And once I die, it kind of kicks me out, so I didn't get to see the end of the match. But it gives me a chance to look around, see what was going on. So yeah, Seraphim, Naval going up here. Yeah, I don't think they either barely went Naval or they didn't go Naval at all. Which is pretty bad. Yeah, and this is the part when I had a bunch of T2 NGs, so I figured build a T2 torpedo launcher, kill off some of this submarine harassment, and it would solve some of our problems. But then they wised up after they saw us building torpedo launchers, and they built they built this, what are they called? Zuthui, or something like that. And they actually hover, so torpedoes don't work on them. And they're really good against buildings, so thereby it's almost even twice as good against torpedo launchers. And that was pretty much me and my commander were all working on that, getting that done. And I felt I was secure at this point. But then that's when these guys started coming in. Yeah. To show off the hovering, yeah, they above the water. I want to see what's going on in the middle, though. Yeah, they didn't really go for the mid, though. I don't know why, because they just gave them all this mass, which was dumb of them. I don't know why, which is why I agree with one of my buddies. But I will admit, though, that is very inefficient, but oh well. I'll let that slide for now. But basically what they're trying to do is that they're trying to get those artillery, T2 artilleries up so that they could just spam out, which is pretty okay. I don't think it's too bad of an idea. Lucky him, he didn't notice he didn't pay attention to his buddy, and when my torpedo launcher got to take out the frigate, which made a lot less issues. But sadly his friend noticed and then he started firing at it. My entire plan at this point was just to get destroyers and to take out most of their units, especially their air units, or their Zuthuis. Sorry, that was my phone. But apparently they had the exact same idea at the time I did. So they're trying to fix that and go for there. Go T2 on bottom. One thing I want to... Oh, yeah, because he didn't have anything to worry about. That's why. I was, like, so confused at first. I was like, why is he going down here? And then... Yeah. Yep, he cleared the Navy. I don't know why he just gave up, though. He's obviously T2. He's obviously T2. He could have built T2 arty right along this ridge, and it would have shelled all this and killed it all, and then he could have moved back in. But then again, it would have been difficult, but he still could have done it. Honestly. Yeah, this is when Guatemala decided that they need a UEF-T3 mid, because Ravengers are the best pretty much the best PD in the entire game. So, it would have shredded most of these units. But, no, I don't remember if anybody ever went. Yeah, this is me in my desperate attempt just to get this destroyer out. Luckily, there's only this couple Zuthuis. What I did earlier, though, that we missed, which kind of was sad, was that the original force that came down here to kill it, I had placed some PDs along the shore with these guys, and they had attacked these Zuthuis, but sadly they're just out of range, like that chip. See? Just out. So that if that torpedo launcher had a tad bit closer, it would have been fine, but no. But yeah, he sends more down, which got really annoying. What else is it going on here? They're mostly massing units. Well, they're massing PD. Yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier with the clean cameras. They started shelling their units, I believe. I think the next first shell can come out. There you go. Wow. That was a miss. Yep, there's my commander down there. Actually looks really cool. Let me try that. I'm gonna try that again without the icons this time. There you go. That looks pretty cool. So I can zoom out a little bit, make it even cooler. Yeah, that looks really cool. Yeah. Looks even better now. That looks cool. That might be the thumbnail, guys. You know, so you'll find out next. You'll find out when we put it up. Okay, there you go. Well, now you know how to make thumbnails. So who's white? Yep. And need mass. Yes. Yeah, that's already very useful. But one thing they didn't figure out, though, which kind of annoyed me almost, was that they never decided to, like, why would you send out that? Well, I understand you want to get the visual, but that wasn't very bright if you're going to do that, just saying. If you don't have a lot of units, then don't scout like that, especially higher tier units. Well, yeah, if you notice this, they actually get an increased rate of fire and decreased energy consumption when firing. But I only go for increased rate of fire. This is the point where actually I will agree is very smart of RX Gun, is that he built some light tanks that also hover, but they can kill the civilians. But the sailing kind of ruined that plan. That's him. What do you say? Wait. What did you say though? Yes. Oh yeah, that's what he said. Oh, okay, so you want to say the already. Yeah, he had a lot of stuff. Oh, they gave him cyber attack. Huh. Yeah. He didn't build enough light in this kind of counter, and the sailings kept destroying him. This is the part where I thought everything started going a bit better. I got one of the Clink's hammers out to help shell the sailing. Let's see what that one is. Ooh, yeah, that did a ton of damage. Nice. I'll know how to mark that for next time. So then, lucky me, I don't think he knows this. See. Yeah, he didn't even know this outpost existed. So when he did notice the fire, but he didn't know it existed. So then, as the what are they called again? Triads actually started firing at him, and so was the Clink hammer. He was a lot of stuff. Amphibious tanks though are really annoying because they got torpedoes. They kind of messed up, but luckily I have torpedo defense, helped out a lot. And helped me kill that sailing destroyer. And boom. That's when I thought everything started going a bit better. Because I thought, oh yeah, we got some T2 up, they just got T2. And I was thinking we can regain control of the seas real quick and everything will be fine. But the main problem was that actually I ran into the issue of this kind of was harassing my destroyer, which made it easier when he sent his down next pretty soon, I believe. Well, they gave him the on tech as well. Oh. Yeah, this is the first assault, or one of the assaults that was made. One of the things I didn't notice that actually was really cool though was I noticed that my Clink hammers would actually target up there, and they would fire. Yeah, but sadly it's hard for them to shoot, but they actually were resisting that, which is very useful. I found that out after finding that out. I actually thought maybe this might be more useful in the future, because as they're pushing through, they're going to shoot at the Clink hammers. But if I had stuff like on the side, if they start getting to the mouth of the ridge, they can get shelled from here, and it'd be difficult for them to get there. Okay, next thing, yeah, those are the previous tanks I'm still trying to kill. And then I got a second T2 torpedo trying in hopes to actually get rid of these things. Yep, there goes one. He noticed that and starts trying to actually kill them with, he tries to kill my engineers, but instead he's hitting my factory, that's weird. Yeah, this is the second sailing coming in. I noticed it, and I tried to, oh wait, is that the AI? Yeah, I think it took me a little bit to notice, actually. Yeah, that's where I noticed. I turn around, and then I start firing at this destroyer. And, oh yeah, of course, they're being cruiser harassed down here, too. I told them at one point in the match to get Cyber and TMD since theirs is better, but I didn't really do it, which surprised me. At the time, my plan was to just keep this thing alive, let it heal itself a little bit, or get something heal it a little bit, and just keep it going. It didn't really work out. Yeah, this is what happens when you let them on the bridge, ladies and gentlemen. This is one cruiser. One cruiser that's just spitting out consecutive fire. So, my original plan was actually to do that, but these guys put up a really good fight. One thing that did confuse me though, I think he told him attack the place, because he just kept firing, and I was like, okay. Whatever you say, dude. There we go. Oh yeah, I have radar jamming, that's what it was. He thought I had so many units. And he was wondering why I couldn't kill a single one, but it's actually these guys. Haha. Yeah, the Sparky has a jammer. So nice. What is this? It comes back now, so 40% mass to use it well. Really looks like me do a waste. Yeah, sounds like it was. Yeah. You don't... If you're gonna do that, don't put that right there. Why would you do that? Can I see its range? Because, like, you got the whole map. If you're gonna do that, just put it in the backs, and then there's more range. There's less range that it can't shoot. But, man. Oh yeah, I forgot about sonar at this point, because we were so confused at what's firing. So we got sonar. So then, I had the one destroyer that I was trying to get my Sparkies to repair. And I was building another one up for cruisers, so that, because I noticed these guys were starting to pile up, so I started thinking, just cruiser fire them and kill them all. It'd be so helpful. Yeah, I think this is the fall of blue, if I remember correctly. Oh yeah, these are those deadly Vipers. Ooh. When a TMD hits them, they actually just split the missiles, which pretty much makes it just as bad, if not worse. Okay. So yeah. Well, oh yeah, I was trying to fix... Oh yeah, that's hoping to do the sonar thing. Then I turned around. This is when I was trying to get T2 on my commander. I don't know what's going on. Yep, he sent... This is the part with the monkey, though. I'm actually going to do, like, a little check. Yep, he's got GC there. Any more experimentals? No. Botted. T1. Let's see how many that. Supplied side bill. Kind of fits what he's doing here. How many? 74 T1. That's a bit excessive. Anyway. Yeah, as soon as he kind of figured out how to have a ton of torpedoes, he kind of slowed down a little bit with the torpedo spam. Yeah, I can honestly agree with them. You can't... Like, unless you build TMD basically to slow it down, you don't build TMD to stop it. They have a megalith. Where do you think they have a megalith? This is one thing that confused me. He says they have a megalith, and I'm looking around. I only see one Why did he think that was a megalith? I don't know. Yeah, this is when I actually noticed the shells firing. Because look. Just all those Vipers dead because of these guys. Which is the reason why I found it very useful. I don't know what was happening there. I hope they're still in range of that guy. Oh wait, yeah, this is when I told them to target the ceiling destroyer, at least that one. Yeah, this is when they found out that they actually can see. Oh, they actually did finish it. Yep. Whoa. I wonder where it's gone. Let's find out. Well, they killed an enemy. Congratulations. Here he goes. Yeah, this is when they noticed experimental. And that's when they already realized what I think I actually did tell them to target the experiment. No, they actually did that by themselves. Yeah, they're trying to shell those things as best they could. Bless their little hearts, they tried as hard as they could. And this is when he dies. Yep, there goes the Peacemaker. That was our first loss. And at first I'm guessing he probably figured, oh hey, he's probably over here. Let's go take a peek. And I noticed that he's just coming straight to my base, which freaked me out a lot, because I knew it wasn't going to end well if it does. And I was hoping that you'd figure it out around. I had already assisted the megalith from before. I was telling him like, dude, hurry up or it's going to eat my base, and then I lose everything. And then Megalith took too long to respond, and the GC got down there in time, eating all my T3 mass. This is when the Megalith started firing. Yeah, they do a huge chunk of damage. Actually, this is the part where they actually started noticing me down here. And I had to stop my commander upgrade because I knew the Vipers would kill me otherwise. And then he just snipes every single one of my mass attacks. So I was doing so good in the bottom of the ocean over here. I felt like I was doing really good because you can see I had a lot more forces than he did. And a lot more higher tech ones too. And then, out of nowhere, that thing, well, not out of nowhere, but then that thing comes around and just starts eating all my stuff. And then I couldn't have any mass. And I couldn't do anything because I didn't have mass to really deal with that. And then the siege tanks came. Yeah, the siege tanks were kind of one of the big blows. So I had the destroyers start targeting the Vipers and the what's the other thing called? Rhinos, along with my cruisers, just to try to get rid of them all, so that we could just finish it up. And they did a pretty good job. So then we continued to try to go along, and we started going back to this. Ooh. No, nothing. So then this is the part where I try to proceed to kill all these siege tanks, but they had so many that it made it really, really difficult. I try to use the destroyers. I try to keep them close together so that their torpedo defense would work together and start killing those things. But it didn't really mean much. Oh yeah, there's a Utos right up ahead. Chicken. I actually didn't notice that until now. See, like, the Clink Hammer defense right here. See, they wiped out all those units right there. That's when he overcharged to kill that thing. Yep, and that's when the cruisers started going. Now, if he had range and vision... wait, I wonder if he had range. Let's check. Nah, he didn't have range. Cruisers have a lot more range, I figured. Okay. And then, this is the part where they're working on the Fat Boy. We have one Fat Boy, one GC, and a Megalith. I thought we were doing pretty okay, because Megaliths are really powerful. If you know how to use them, they can be very, very powerful. Also, Gotham decided to do a Telemazer, and had a very successful run. But then he teleported back out before he killed me, which kind of sucked because he did so good. So then he gets all his units to repair him. Once the siege takes down the land is when they really were a huge issue, because their missiles or their tank shells are a lot more powerful than their torpedoes. I try to use the destroyers as like a... I try to tell them to fire at the beach along with the cruisers and help try to figure them out. But cruisers, they move too fast with the cruisers, and the destroyers are just so many siege tanks and they have so much health. Yeah, this is when I moved my engineers back. Before that GC came around, I had built all my build power to actually help build that Megalith. So then I came back down, used them pull back, but I was a little bit distracted by this, so I didn't tell them to build the master structures yet. But I will admit, this guy had enough TMD to take out a lot of that cruiser fire. Or pretty much all of it, actually. But the thing is, though, one thing I will criticize, though, is what they should have done is they should have used this Artie a bit better. They kind of just flailed it around everywhere. It didn't really do very much. What I felt like they should have done with it is that target these, if you have to. Target the Navy yards, like they did earlier, and they only killed one. And then they just started firing it around, and it didn't really matter. Okay, why are you building the variety? Alright. Whatever you say. And... yeah, this is when another... yeah, the siege tanks had gotten around, and I was actually trying to get some Ravengers up really quickly to just kill these things. But then this went off and killed a bunch of my ears, and this huge tanks, luckily. So then this is when I could really focus my attention back, and this is when the downfall of a sudden sleep. As soon as I noticed this thing, I knew I was in trouble. I forgot this thing was DMD. Or does it? Yeah, it does. So then the cruisers started to fire on it. Sadly, they couldn't get the hits on because he kept moving. Let's check on the chat again. Let's take it back. Yellow sync mass. Open here. Blah blah. Give mass. How much you hold at a time? Okay. Yeah, these units just kept coming around and causing so much issues. Yeah, he started sending in bricks, but I had 4 torpedo defenses firing at that thing, and it kind of eats it up after a little bit. Yeah, this is when our destroyers started falling. I actually thought it was something. I couldn't really tell what it was at first. And then this is when I found out it was a battleship, and I knew I was falling behind on deck. And this is when it really made it an issue. If the TMD didn't stop it, now the shields will. We could still get through it though, but it was made seriously difficult. Yeah. I actually just got my eco back around this time. Did they ever stop all that? No, they actually did get through it some points. Cluster shells. That was cool. Yeah, I'm guessing he was just blind firing just to try to get some hits. Sorry, I was checking my phone. I had some stuff to do. I have to leave tomorrow to go to my little brother's birthday, which might leave you guys without a video on Sunday. Sorry. But no problem, or no guarantees though. We might be able to get one out fast enough. What's this? Oh yeah, those are... Oh, he's sending out those to try to reclaim their mass, I guess. Or using the scouts one to do. I think actually a T3 arty shell actually from their own team actually kind of killed that. Isn't it funny? One thing that they didn't really do, they didn't really use the experimentals effectively. They just stood them there like a wall and they didn't do anything with them. Yeah, this is when I finally gave up on the Southern Ocean. When all my cruisers died and I noticed these units over here and my factory was almost dead. And I noticed the Utota. I was like, as soon as I noticed that Utota, I was glad I already ran out of the ocean because I would not have made it if I didn't run in earlier. So then, kept going. So which one of the guys have been made? Oops, spoilers. Sorry. Apparently. Well, at this time, they're all working on their units. And it's clearly that defined that they're going to win. They have all the mid-math points. There's not much we can do about that at this point. And this guy charges in with a megalith, which I thought was stupid.
Strategic launch detected.
Oh yeah, it was him. Green had the nuke. And then I started figuring, run to my base. I started running. Yeah, that megalith was gone and dead for that. So I'm running. Yeah, this is when he tried to drop it on those GCs that left already. Good. But they lost a megalith, and that was the big waste. I was so upset though, because I was like, no, I just got my eco back, don't do it. Please don't do it. I tried to build as many Ravagers as I could, just trying to stop them. And I was like, okay, it's getting close. If they just target the GCs, just continue to target the chicken, then I won't have to worry about this. And then, of course, they didn't. And then the Utota got right in the middle of my base. And there goes my eco.
Strategic launch detected.
Yep. See, too late. The blast will kill the base. And this is what I didn't know at the time. I heard another strategic launch. I wasn't paying too much thought to it. I was thinking, okay, maybe they're going to nuke mid or something like that. And as it turns out, pretty much right on top of my head. Here comes the nuke. And boom. Yep. And that's the end of the replay, guys. Well, hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me what you guys think about this replay. Or me actually recording replays and putting my own commentary on it. If you like it or not, what you guys think I should do. And I'll see you guys next time.